Royal guards are not just soldiers, they are symbols. Symbols of strength, of tradition, and of unwavering duty. Day after day they stand, silent and still, beacons of constancy in a world that never stops moving. In the silent moments, when the weight of duty feels overwhelming, it is not the strength to stand alone that matters most. It is the courage to lean on others. The Royal Guard is not simply a force of soldiers. It is a force bound together by shared struggles, by the understanding that no one stands alone. For the Royal Guards, duty may be a heavy mantle to wear, but in the silent exchange of moments, in the breaking and healing, in the vulnerability shared among brothers, they find a strength that is greater than any uniform. And it is in that strength that they stand unbroken together. The Royal Guard stands eternal, not just in the uniforms they wear, but in the bonds they share. The unspoken promise to protect and to serve, no matter the cost. For in the moments of vulnerability, in the times they break character and share their struggles, they find the true strength of brotherhood. And it is this strength that ensures the legacy of the Royal Guard will never falter. As the sun rises and sets, as time marches forward, the Royal Guards stand. They stand not for themselves, but for the nation, for the people, and for each other. In the quiet moments, in the struggles and the victories, they share a bond that transcends time, a bond that will never be broken. They are gone, but their legacy remains, passed down from one generation to the next, in moments of silence and shared struggle. The Royal Guards are not just protectors of the palace, they are protectors of a tradition, a bond forged through time, and in that bond, they remain eternal. The Royal Guard's watch never ends. With each new generation, the legacy is passed on, and though their faces may change, their strength, shaped by shared trials, silent bonds, and the unwavering duty to protect, remains eternal. The Royal Guard's watch never truly ends. In the faces of those who stand guard today, we see the reflections of those who have come before. In their duty, their brotherhood, their silent promise, they are the guardians of a legacy that stretches back centuries. And though they may one day step down from, the Royal Guard stand not just as protectors of the palace, but as symbols of a timeless duty, one that transcends generations. In their silence, in their unity, they uphold a tradition that defines not only their nation, but the very essence of strength, honor, and loyalty. The Royal Guard is more than a uniform, more than a tradition. It is a bond, a promise to protect, to serve, and to uphold the values that define a nation. The faces may change, but the spirit remains. Through the generations, through the moments of triumph and the trials of service, the Royal Guard stands. And in their silence, in their unity, their legacy endures, unwavering and eternal. And so, the Royal Guard's watch continues. With every new generation, the legacy is passed on. They stand not just for the monarchy, but for the spirit of service, brotherhood, and dedication to something greater than themselves. And in their silence, in their unity, they carry the flame forward, ensuring that the duty of the Royal Guard is never forgotten. The Royal Guard's watch is a legacy, one passed from hand to hand, generation to generation. Their service may end, but their duty lives on in the hearts of those who follow. The watch never falters, never fades. The legacy of the Royal Guard is not bound by time, but by the unwavering spirit of those who stand together in service. As long as there is duty, as long as there is honor, the Royal Guard will continue, guarding not just a palace, but a nation's soul. The Royal Guard stands as a testament to those who serve, those who sacrifice, and those who are bound by a tradition greater than themselves. They stand not just for the monarchy, but for a way of life, one rooted in honor, duty, and the enduring bond of brotherhood. Their watch continues, unbroken, unwavering, and eternal. The Royal Guard's duty is more than a moment in time. It is the eternal watch, passed from one generation to the next. Each guard, each soldier, leaves behind a piece of themselves in the service of something larger than life. Their work, their sacrifice, and their silence speak volumes, creating a legacy that cannot be undone. And though the faces change, the watch continues. A new generation steps forward, ready to stand firm in defense of the past, present, and future. Through the years, the Royal Guard has stood as a symbol of honor, duty, and sacrifice. They stand not just for the monarchy, but for the silent, unspoken strength that keeps a nation moving forward. The watch continues, passed from one generation to the next, with each guard carrying the legacy of those who came before. And in the quiet moments, in the eternal silence, the Royal Guard remains, steadfast, unwavering, and forever. The Royal Guard, with its centuries-old tradition, endures not only as a symbol of protection, but as a testament to duty, sacrifice, and legacy. Though the faces change, the watch never falters. From one generation to the next,